YouTube. Tiny change of plans. I got so behind on my updates, pretty sure it's about 2.5 weeks, that I decided to combine weeks 15 and 16 and then weeks 17 and 18, and I think that should get me back on track. If you happen to know exactly what week I should be on, or if you want to figure it out, I would be really grateful, and I promise to dedicate the next update to you, because I kinda lost track. So to make it up to you, and for last week's lip sync fail, I decided to sing you a real ukulele song, but I've been really sick from the weather being crazy last weekend, and it doesn't sound very good, so I'm just gonna do a couple of clips of it. Cue sniffly uke music. What if we stop having a ball? What if the paint chips from the wall? What if there's always cups in the sink? What if I'm not what you think I am? What if I fall further than you? What if you dream somebody new? What if I never let you in, chase you with a rolling pin? Well, what if I do? 'Cause I am giving up on making passes. I'm giving up on half empty glasses. I'm giving up on greener grasses. I am giving up. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did not, like my sister probably didn't because she's judgmental. Love you, sis. I hope you enjoyed laughing at the fact that I'm sniffly. Anyway, so I bought a guitar. I got it off this site called tomen.de. They have stores in multiple countries, and I found a guitar on there that was pretty good for 59 euros, and they delivered it like 2 days later. Actually haven't played it very much because I've been so excited about learning new stuff on my ukulele, but I have it, and I like it, and I plan on selling it whenever I decide to move back to the States, because I have one at home. This was just a temporary fix. Speaking of my ukulele, I played it for my German class a couple of times, and I've played it outside on the streets, on the steps of a church, in the English garden, and it's been really fun and nice, and people seem to like it when I'm not sick. In order to get a visa to stay here and work, I had to pass something called an A1 test, which is like basic German. I had to get a 60 to pass, and I passed with the 63, but it still counts. And man, I gotta tell you, waiting for the results of that test was worse than waiting for a cast list posting. I thought I was gonna vomit. Yay, test anxiety. I have put a link in the doobly schmoopy poo for my friend who has a blog. It's called I Am Robert Hollywood. He's a good friend and a great writer, and he's gonna help me start making some films for my reel. If anybody else wants to help me out, send me your ideas. So go check him out. He's really cool and writes about interesting things. I worked over the weekend 2 or 3 weekends ago. I'm really behind on these updates. And when we got there, she told me it was called Schloss Elmau, which at the time I didn't realize meant Castle Elmau. And yeah, sure enough, it was a freaking castle. You should Google it. Schloss, S-C-H-L-O-S-S, Elmau, E-L-M-A-U. Holy crap, go look at their site. Like, when I get rich and famous, I'm going to go here to relax. The first day we were at Schloss Elmau, we went on a hike, and when they said, we're gonna go on a hike, I didn't realize that they meant, we're gonna go on a hike to the top of a mountain. And I have no athleticism, so it was difficult for me. But when we finally got to the top, it was beautiful, and there was a lovely restaurant there, and I had goulash, and thought the whole time how it must suck to work there because I didn't see any roads. And the next week, Ricky's Geburtstag, birthday, happened. He turned 4 years old, and I made him cupcakes, and I got him a little plastic car with a balloon in it that you blow up the balloon and it shoots away, that I got from the Deutsches Museum when I went with my dad. And his birthday party was totally adorable. Toddy hired these like professional birthday people, and they had this huge crazy pirate party. They did all the decorations and had tons of games and stuff, and basically I just took pictures the whole time because they were in the living room all day. I didn't have to clean anything until the party was over. That is a lucrative business if you have the patience for a lot of little kids. Then I got a 3-day weekend because Toddy took all the kids to their Ohmes place in Cologne for the weekend, starting on Friday, so I got to hang out with my German class friends, and we played my ukulele outside some more, and I showed them the glockenspiel. That's the incredibly boring and yet you have to watch it display of the glockenspiel. There was a security conference for Europe, I think, and like Mrs. Clinton was there and tons of dignitaries, so there were police everywhere all weekend. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of policemen. And there were tons of like peace demonstrations and get these people out of war demonstrations and stuff outside, and concerts and people in dreadlocks selling peace things. And I got an Italian peace flag. And I got one of those scarves that is a square and you can make it a triangle so you look really cool. If we're friends on Facebook, then it's my Facebook picture. I've been wanting a triangle scarf for like years, so I feel kind of badass. And I went and saw Black Swan finally, which was fantastic. Creepy as shit, man, but so good. Not really the kind of creepy that would give you nightmares, but there were a lot of times where we went, ugh! It kind of reminded me of the creepiness of Pan's Labyrinth, which I recently rewatched. You can't really be picky on how squeamish you are with those kind of movies. Fantastic, though. I really hope it wins some Oscars. The cinematography was legit. They had the Super Bowl recently in my hometown, Arlington, Texas. Hey, shout out Arlington. I miss you. And we were gonna go to this Irish bar and watch it, but because of the time difference, the Super Bowl didn't start until midnight, our time, and we didn't really want to stay up that late. We ended up staying at the bar that we were at, which ended up being another Irish bar. I don't know why all my bars here are Irish. We did karaoke, and it was a lot of fun. Overall, it was a good night. It's time for Miss/Love Zweimal. So since I'm combining two updates, I'm obviously not going to cheat you out on a miss and a love. So I'm giving you 2 misses, 2 loves, and only 1 fact because one of them was from Eat, Pray, Love, and I loaned that to my friend Casey. So you'll get that other fact at another time. My first miss for this update is good, fluffy, normal, sliced sandwich bread. Nobody likes sandwiches except America. And my second miss is Walmart. More so just the ease of always knowing I can get anything I need at any time of the night, quickly and cheaply. And my first love is that I can go to the city center and have about a 50-50 chance every time of there being some kind of crazy cool demonstration or protest or something, and seeing tons of policemen everywhere. They have really learned their lessons from crowds getting out of hand in the past. And because there are so many policemen that are so well prepared, I feel very safe here. That's my second love. I usually get really nervous when I'm in big crowds because there's just no way to really control them if they get out of hand. But I don't think the police out here would even come close to letting that happen. So I'm never worried about it. Your fact for this update is Munich's motto since 2006 is München magst dich, which means Munich loves you. Oh my god, it's like Munich is me and you is you. So, I'm sorry for the lateness, I'm trying to catch up, and remember, if you can tell me exactly what number update I'm supposed to be on, and be correct, I'll dedicate the next one to you. So love your mommy, hug a tree, eat some cookies, and if you're not feeling too well and you've got some ramen around, the broth does wonders. Cha cha chow, cha chow chow. Time for eat. Ugh.